Hey everybody, it's Naima coming to you with an all-new worship note for the month of April 2013. I wanted to take a couple of moments and talk with you about the Lord and His marvelous wonders. I know that I have been praying for something very diligently and waiting patiently for something to come to pass, and it hasn't happened yet. But I know that the Lord is going to work His wonders in my life. And I've got a new single coming out this month called Work Your Wonders. And it actually speaks to being in a struggle or being in a hard place, learning to have a great faith, learning to look beyond what you see and knowing and believing that God is going to do a great and mighty work in your life. I wrote the song almost 3 years ago with a good friend of mine, Christy Lee Bollinger. It was when I first moved to Nashville. Christy and I had become writing partners. And I remember I was going through a real hard time. I was sick with a bad sinus infection. I'd been misdiagnosed multiple times. I was having a really hard time singing. I had just moved to Nashville. I was missing all my friends and family in Ohio. I was even further away from my family in New York. I hadn't met my husband yet. Bianca had been really sick and almost had died. And y'all know I love my little chihuahua. Oh my goodness. So you know it was just a rough time. And I remember sitting down with Christy and talking with her and telling her that I felt like I was in a rock and a hard place, and that it was so tight in this place that I couldn't even turn around, and that I couldn't fix it, you know, and I needed God to come and work His wonders, to show Himself mighty in my life. And from that, the song Work Your Wonders was birthed. She and I began to talk about it and pray about it, and then began to write about it, and we birthed this new song, my new single, which is coming out this month. And I think the thing that's amazing to me now is that from that period of time, I've learned to wait on the Lord, to see His wonders come to pass in my life. You know, my husband and I, we've been married for almost 3 years, and we have been sometimes patiently, sometimes anxiously, sometimes, you know, begrudgingly waiting for the Lord to bless us with a baby, and it just hasn't happened yet. And I keep praying like, you know, Sarah prayed, you know, Lord, you gave Sarah strength to conceive in her old age. So I know you can do it for me because you did it for her. And I need to see the wonders of the Lord in my life. So I'm believing that it's still going to happen. You know, I'm holding on to seeing this miracle happen in my life, that, you know, the Lord will work it out however He sees fit. And so John has been studying the book of Daniel, and he came across this passage. I want to read it to you. It's in Daniel 6, and it is 26 through 27. And it's the story where the king throws Daniel, of course, into the lion's den. And of course, Daniel emerges unhurt. But the scripture that he was reading to me was this: "For He is the living God, and He endures forever. His kingdom will not be destroyed. His dominion will never end. He rescues and He saves. He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on the earth. He has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions." And I guess what I'm coming to you to say today is, the Lord will work His wonders in your life. He will rescue you, and He will perform great and mighty things. You may not be facing an actual lion. Maybe you're facing doubt, like, you know, I'm struggling with on occasion because I'm waiting for this miracle and it doesn't seem to be happening. So maybe you're struggling in that area, or maybe you're facing a financial need. You need a financial miracle, or maybe you're struggling in the area of faith or walking in your calling, or whatever it is. You know, we are called and designed to live a life of worship. And so when we come to the Lord And we just begin to worship him with our lifestyles. And then actually in our intimate moments with him, he gives us the strength we need to walk out these things while he's working his wonders in our life. And sometimes things don't work out the exact way that we think they will. I long to have a child, from my own body. But if God sees fit, and that's not his will, then he'll deliver a baby to us in another way. We'll be adoptive parents. I just want him to work his wonders in my life. So I wrote this song with Christy Lee, and I'm just going to sing the first part and the chorus. And it goes like this. I'm between a rock and a hard place. Can't even turn around. The consequences haunt me. On my own strength, I can't fix this. There's too much damage done. I'm on the verge of breaking. But Jesus, you're the miracle, the treasure of my trial. Oh yes, resurrect my shattered faith. Redeem the choices I have made. With your holy fire, burn my pride away. Come and work your wonders. Come and work your wonders. So if you're waiting for the Lord to do a miracle in your life, maybe you look back over your life and you think, I know like I did, some of this is a consequence of some choices that I made. Maybe we're struggling in this area because of a bad choice or whatever it is. Maybe you're just in the valley because you're supposed to be in the valley because the Lord is shaping you and molding you to be something that you're not now, so you can do what it is he's called you to do, whatever it is. Keep the faith, continue to worship, and he will come and work his wonders. If you'd like more information about the song Work Your Wonders, you can get the MP3 from me for $1. You can shoot me an email at naimasbrokenbox@yahoo.com. You can send a buck via PayPal to that email address, and we'll send the song out to you, or you can just email me and we'll get the single to you. I just hope it blesses you. I'm excited about it, and it'll be available on iTunes and CD Baby later on in the month. So you all be blessed, and remember, he will come and work his wonders.